What's up? How are you doing, ATM? So you got some platinum, huh? It's always a good deal to get platinum. I did a little bit of diving. There is a small, very, 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 very small platinum. I think it's like a placer mine, and it's not a mine actually. There's no one actually. They hardly get any platinum out of that area, but they still get platinum. Probably a couple hundred ounces a year out of Colombia, and that's where supposedly platinum got its name from the conquistadors. I still don't believe it, but that's the research I've done on it shows that. But this is about what the hell is this about? Namibia, yeah, and why it is the least populated large country in the world. And I've been doing some research, and I found out I was like, wow, that's kind of cool. They have their coastline is known as the Skeleton Coast because it's totally 180 days out of the year covered with fog, and it's got the oldest desert known historically to us all along its coastline. That's why it has no cities on its coastline. It's got a large coastline. It's bigger than Texas, has a large coastline right just north of Africa, South Africa, on the west coast. And it does have, and when it does get rains, oddly enough, it does have rivers that start going towards the coast, but they dry up before they get to the coast, which is freaky weird. But anyhow, I was doing a lot of studies on it, and I just wanted to talk about it, see if anyone else is interested in talking about it. Who else is here? I see someone else joined us. Nope, it's just you and me. I guess they count me in chat. Usually they don't count me in chat. So how are you doing, ATM? You counting your platinum coins, or are you shining them? They won't get as shiny as gold, but they will be worth more. That's one thing. I was just getting into it. There's a couple guys keep talking about silver's not money, so I had to break bad on them and let them know there's actually a silver monetary system. You still got to explain this crap to people. How's it ever going to be worth a lot? There's a silver standard out there, and people don't even know about it. But anyhow, that, and there's also, I get into it with people a lot about platinum. Obviously, they don't understand that platinum is actually a monetary metal. It's more industrial, no doubt, but it's also monetary. You can't deny facts. You can say what you want as long as you admit the facts. If you say it's not a fact, then we have issues. Because I do a lot of research, especially on platinum. And there's a lot of facts out there people don't know about platinum. That's why they're misinformed. But another thing about Namibia is they got diamonds galore all along that coastline, along what's known as the Skeleton Coast. That's where I believe the blood diamonds came from when De Beers tried to take charge and stop them from producing, because the Orange River runs from the north part of South Africa, right in between Namibia and South Africa. And the way that country, just its geographical location, it's screwed by nature. Where the winds come and the current comes and where it's at and where the mountains are, it just gets dry, hot wind and gets cold from the Atlantic, and it screws that whole country up, causing it to be deserty and foggy along the coast. And along that same coast is where all the diamonds are. They say you can go along and just pick them up off the ground. Of course, you'll probably get shot because the De Beers doesn't like their monopoly being messed with. But that's where they supposedly the blood diamond comes from. And they're not actually blood diamonds. The Germans were there back in before World War I. They colonized Namibia and discovered the diamonds there and set up a large diamond city coming up with diamonds. And then the apartheid government of South Africa took over for 75 years, started the war, took over, and Namibia didn't get its independence until 1990. So they had a chance to clean up all the diamonds that were along the beach and stuff like this and get them all picked up to where they could keep their mass control of the diamond industry. Well, we had a third person, but they left. Now my tea is going. So what are you doing this evening other than wasting your time talking to me, ATM? Nothing? Anything you'd like to know about Namibia? I just learned a lot. A whole hell of a lot. I actually want to go there now, even though there's only one. It's like one city. It's a Windhoek. It's the capital city of Namibia. It's got like 500,000 people. Largest city. Actually, it's the only city, real city, in that whole country that's larger than the state of Texas. Oh, right on. All right. Well, I'm going to cut this one short because it doesn't seem like anyone other than you and I. And I do not want to take away from anyone's hockey game because I know that's exciting to certain people. I really don't get into sports that much, but I understand. Hey, what's up, Chris? Yes, we are live. Miracle Animal Cookies. Yes, we are live there, Chris. We're talking about Namibia, and I'm fixing to ask ATM what hockey game he's watching because I didn't know if there was hockey games on Saturday. I don't know what days they actually play because I don't keep up with hockey, so it doesn't surprise me. It's probably all professional sports are played on the weekend. What game is it, ATM? Thank you very much, Christopher. I appreciate it. Oh, it just ended. Well, I'm sorry to have caused you to miss the ending, my friend. I did not mean to do that. So what are you doing this evening, Chris? Oh, okay, right on, right on. Just chilling. Yeah, that's what I'm doing too. We got a parade. It's called the Mad Hatter Parade. Once a year takes off. It's a bunch of steampunk type cars and dress up stuff goes on. It's a yearly event here, but I didn't want to go to it, so I was chilling at the house myself. And like I was telling ATM, I'd done a lot of research on Namibia, and I was quite impressed by the research I did and at the country and how few people were there and how they have so many diamonds and shipwrecks along their coastline, pretty much a very large coastline, and they don't have but one city. It only has 500,000 people in its capital. I just found it interesting because it's right just northwest of South Africa in the continent of Africa. But anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and cut this one short, guys. Let you guys get back to your evening. Yeah, they have diamonds all along their coastline. Germans had a makeshift city made before World War I down there and were exploiting all the diamonds that they were finding. And then the South African apartheid occurred, and South Africa attacked Namibia, I guess sometime around World War I, and took control of them for 75 years. And Namibia got its independence in, I think it's 1990. And I think that's when the blood diamond shit started. Because Namibia wanted to exploit their natural resource. And of course, South Africa, it's all about money. You know, you can say, oh, well, the colored people there, so the white people there, so the yellow people there. Nah, it's all about money, man. It's all about money. They just throw color in there to throw us off, so we don't realize it's all about money. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one, guys, so you can get back to your Saturday nights. I just wanted to get a little bit of information out because no one ever says anything about Namibia, and I was like, what the hell? You know, I like talking about shit no one talks about, so why not? And a neighbor of mine said he was going to help me do a small little 20-second commercial on platinum. Not a show, a commercial. I'm going to try and like become a platinum sales type person, I guess, or something like that. Okay, you guys take care. Oh, we got to turn this here. There we go. Remember, buy some silver and some platinum. Have a great weekend. Be kind, helpful, and grateful. Peace out.